Alrighty, alrighty. On here to talk a little boxing. Anyone who wants to get in the comments, get in the comments. Ask me any questions. Let's talk. So I recently just did a video on Anthony Joshua um, being knocked out by Daniel Dubois, and my thoughts on that is Anthony Joshua was just doing a lot of dumb shit in that fight. I mean, he was acting like a straight amateur. I mean, things that you were taught when you first start boxing. I mean, he literally threw all of that out of the window. I have no idea what the hell he was doing. In no way, shape, or form do I blame Ben Davison for this loss. I don't. I know Ben Davison is pays attention to details. He really studies boxing, understands boxing, and that's not the way he teaches in his gym. I'm sure of that. Anthony Joshua was just completely reckless in this fight. He was so reckless, man. It was just like, damn, dog, what are you doing? And listen, Daniel Dubois is not that damn good. He is not that good at all. He's a very average fighter. He is. The one time Anthony Joshua cracked his ass, he was hurt. And he was hurt bad. And Anthony Joshua tried to throw that dumb ass uppercut from so far away, dropped his left hand and got clocked. But there was no reason for him to why he even try to throw that. Everybody knows that Daniel Dubois gets hit to the right hand so easy. Philip Herkovich just hit him with right hand after right hand after right hand. I mean, everybody hits him with right hands. Everybody. You know, salute to him for being able to take it, to being able to weather the storm, and being able to counter that uppercut and land the money punch. I have to give him his props for that. But do I think he's good? No. Do I think he would beat Anthony Joshua in a rematch? No, I don't. It does seem like he kind of got his number. I know they say he got the best of him in sparring. Even Anthony Joshua say he hurt him really bad in sparring. So um, maybe he does. Maybe it's a Vernon Forrest versus Shane Mosley situation. He just got his number. But I don't think so. I think Anthony Joshua, if he just sticks to the basics, uh, just remain calm, don't rush anything, uh, make sure your hands is in a good defensive position, get your hands up, and I think yeah, he'll beat him easily. He'll beat him easily. I mean, this should have been an easy fight for him. It really should have been. I'm very disappointed in him losing this fight to Daniel Dubois. I'm very I'm disappointed in that. But he does have a rematch clause. I think he should accept it. And he's been good in the rematches. He was better against Usyk. He beat Andy Ruiz, and I think he definitely will beat Daniel Dubois. So hopefully, we get the rematch and we get to see if he's able to, you know, pull it off and become three-time heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah, but in no way do I blame Ben Davison for this. I don't. What's going on, Hunter? Talk to me, boss. What did you think about that Anthony Joshua fight? Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was really crazy. You know, but we'll see. We will see. You know, if he's able to bounce back. We will see. Uh, also, you know, there's talk now about the David Benavidez versus you know Terrence Crawford fight, and I am not interested in seeing that fight in any kind of way, man. That fight would look completely crazy, man. Like I was seeing, I don't know if some of y'all seen this, but I was seeing um Terrence Crawford sparring against Caleb Plant. And I mean, before Caleb Plant last fight against Trevor McCumbry, and man, I was like, damn, even even fucking Caleb Plant is way bigger than Terrence Crawford. I mean, because I mean he's 6 feet. He fights at 168. He's been fighting at 168 his whole career. And I was just like, damn, that's a big size difference. And then I seen David Benavidez stand up against Caleb Plant, and I was like, damn. So just imagine, you know, Terrence Crawford trying to fight David Benavidez. I just think that the size difference is just too much. But people are telling me, well, you're okay with him fighting against Terrence Crawford? I mean, you're okay with Terrence Crawford fighting against Canelo? Yeah, but Terrence Crawford and Canelo are the same height. Terrence Crawford has a longer reach to him. You know, I don't think that Canelo just has concussive power. I don't. Maybe against Terrence Crawford he would. I don't know. Maybe he would, but I don't think so. I don't think so. He knocks guys down, but he doesn't knock them out, man. I don't think he has the stamina. I don't think he throws a lot of punches. So I do think that Terrence Crawford would have a chance to beat him. Like I've told people in the comments, I give him about a 45% chance of winning. It's not a 50-50 fight, but I'll give him 45%. It's not off. And betting against Crawford, it's like betting against Mayweather, man. I mean, I don't know, man. You really don't bet against Crawford to me. He's a winner. He is a winner. And, the competition, the better the competition, the better he gonna fight. That's just the way he is, man. And he gonna go in there to win the fight. And people better stop talking crazy. What's going on, boss? Yeah. People better stop talking crazy. Talk to me, boss. Ask me something. People better stop talking crazy. Terrence Crawford don't fight for no damn payday. Terrence Crawford fights to win. He's never gonna go in a fight like, hey, I'm getting paid, so I don't care about winning. So I don't even want to hear that shit. I get tired of people saying that, man. Terrence Crawford is not built like that, man. I've never seen anything in this guy. He's so competitive, man. He got that Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? He want to win at all costs. He's trying to spar everybody. He's trying to wrestle everybody. He's just trying to do whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? To be, he's always being competitive. So if he gets in that ring, man, believe me, he's going in there with every intention on winning. I don't even think he's thinking about the money. That ain't even on his mind. Everybody wants to get paid. Everybody wants to get paid. But, at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford is a winner. So it's very hard to bet against him. I would favor Canelo to win, but Terrence Crawford definitely has a shot. And another thing I was telling people is that you got to remember, man, look, Benavidez is 27 years old, man. He's young. He's in his prime. Canelo's on his way out. That's another thing we have to consider. He's at the end of his career. So is Terrence Crawford. So it makes a little more sense that way. You know what I'm saying? He started at 147. He started at a lower weight class. Benavidez has been fighting at 168. It's from the get-go. He was a fat kid growing up. So no, man, it's completely different than Canelo to me. But people are trying to convince me otherwise. And I think they want to see this fight because they want to see Terrence Crawford get knocked the fuck out. So I know they're clearly not, Bud fans. They're clearly not Bud fans. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? But, whether I'm a fan or not, I don't want to see just a complete mismatch in size like that. Like, damn. So that's my thoughts on that. So hopefully we get the Bud fight. I still want to see it. I want to see Bud fighting. I will look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see. I want to see it. I want to see Bud fight against Canelo. I do want to see it. This would be a great way for Terrence Crawford to end his career if he's able to beat Canelo. No easy task. And I don't think Canelo has any interest on fighting David Benavidez. So this could be his going away party. It would be a huge event. Terrence Crawford just had a big event out here in LA. All the superstars and everybody showed up. And he said Diddy versus Suge Knight. Oh my God. Man, I got Suge Knight knocking Diddy the fuck out. Definitely. Easy work. Hey, but Suge Knight He might have a glass chin, you know. There's video of him being knocked the fuck out. There ain't no video of P Diddy being knocked the fuck out. So who knows? But I'm gonna go with since I'm a LA kid, I'm gonna go with the hometown cat, Suge Knight. Uh, but yeah. Oh man. So yeah. What else can we talk about? What else is going on in the boxing world? Tank Davis. Tank Davis. Who is he gonna fight? He gonna fight Lamont Roach? Is that who he's fighting next? I mean, it seems like he never fights nobody elite. He never fights anybody where we'd be like, okay, maybe the Ryan Garcia, but then they had the rehydration fall, right? So he's just like, man, I think he still would have won, of course, right? But I'm still like, damn, why even do the rehydration call? So there's no excuses, like nothing. That's just make it straight down the middle so we can have no excuses. You whoop a motherfucking ass, that's it. But you know, he's doing these rehydration clauses, and I think it's kind of taken away from you know, some you know, it's starting to make people wonder like, you know, what would happen if it wasn't for a rehydration clause. So, you know, I think he needs to get away from all that bullshit. You know, I think he's good enough to beat these guys without that. You know, he is. He's a special fighter. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was hoping we get the Shakur fight. Shakur hurt himself. You know, Shakur hurt himself, and you know, we'll see. Hopefully, Shakur can come back and make it happen. Uh, you know, I'm not sure if he can, but if he can, I definitely want to see Shakur fight against Tank Davis. I definitely want to see that. Hopefully we do get that fight at some point. Good Lord, man. I be feeling like nowadays, man, it's nothing like back in the days, man. Like, why do y'all wait so long? I want to see people fighting their primes, man. These guys are in their prime, you know? And yeah, that was my wife just, you know, just stepping in, not worried about what I'm doing. It's all right, man. It's all good. But so yeah, I hope we can get that fight at some point. I know everybody's saying Tank could knock him the fuck out. This is and that. I don't believe that shit. I mean, he could, of course, Tank could knock out anybody, but you know, I actually think that Shakur would probably win that fight. To be honest with you, but you know, we got to see the fight. You know, I don't think that Tank is. I think Tank is kind of doing what Canelo is doing. Only Tank is doing it in his prime. When Canelo was in his prime, he was fighting the Mayweathers and Lauras and Cottos and Jacobs and Triple G's. He was fighting all these guys. But uh, for some reason, uh, it feels like Tank is doing that in his prime. He's doing what Canelo is doing in his later years, you know, at his tail end of his career, you know, just fighting solid guys, solid, okay guys, but nothing where you feel like, oh, Canelo might lose. Nah. After he got his ass whooped against B-Ball, he like, I'm cool. I'm gonna fight John Ryder. I'll fight Mugia. I'll fight those type of guys. But shit, I ain't finna get in there with no Benavidez. No, no, no. I'm done fighting them guys. He's literally telling you, like, no, for what? I've already fought them guys. Remember, he keep telling you, I already fought these guys. I'm going to do what I want. Well, you've been doing what you want for a long time. What you talking about? You've been doing what you want. You've been Canelo. You've been the face of boxing for a very long time. What are you talking about? So he's basically telling y'all, you just got to read between the lines. You know, you got to read between the lines. That's it. That's all you got to do is read between the lines. And you will see that he has no interest in fighting any of the top guys, and he's not going to do it. He's not going to fight B-Ball. He's not going to fight uh, Benavidez. He's not going to fight any of those guys. You know, I probably say the next guy he probably going to fight is he might fuck around and fight like an Mbili or something. Yeah, might fight Mbili. So maybe something like that. Yeah, I could see that happening. You know, I don't even think he'll give Caleb Plant a rematch. I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. I don't think that would happen. I don't even think the fans really want to see that, even though I like Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant is nice. Damn, Caleb Plant is nice to me. Ooh, wait, Caleb Plant. I think that boy is nice, boy. You know, and but I don't think the fans are really looking forward to seeing that rematch like that. But we'll see what Canelo does. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping he retires. I'm kind of ready to move on past him. If you're not going to fight none of the top fighters, just move on, man. Time to go, bro. Kind of done with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of done with Canelo. I really am, man. Like, when he fights, I'll watch it, but, bro, I'm not into it or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm not into it like that, because I don't really think he fight nobody that's going to really give him a real challenge, Edgar Berlanga? Like, no, man. Like, nah, come on, dog. We know that. Come on, man. Eric Berlanga was talking about I beat him with my mind and with my ring IQ. Man, shut your ass up. You ain't finna beat no damn body with your ring IQ. Bro. Come on, bro. You ain't got no ring IQ like that. Come on, man. You got some power. I don't even think you got power like that. That's the cold part about it. So that fight was a waste of time. Everybody knew what was going to happen, and exactly what happened. I thought he was going to be able to knock out Berlanga. Berlanga been dropped by lesser fighters. Everybody knows he was dropped by, what's the boy from 154? Can't think of his name, man. The boy Charlo knocked out. But y'all know what I'm talking about. There's video evidence out there of him getting dropped by him, so. And Canelo still wasn't able to knock out Berlanga. So, I don't know. Not so sure about Canelo, man, right now. Let's get him out of here. I'm all ready to move on. Let's get this new blood in here. David Benavidez looks like he's going to fight the winner of B-Ball versus Benavidez. People keep talking about, oh, he's too big. He's too big. Oh, my God. He's too big for 168. That's the only reason he wins. Listen, this is what I don't understand. Everybody keeps saying, oh, Benavidez is too big for everybody. Listen, if Benavidez is too big, then when he fights them, he's not using his weight and leaning on guys and using his weight advantage to win fights. He's using his skill. He's socking motherfuckers upside their head. That's how he win fights. What are these people even talking about? He putting no motherfucking punches on you. He ain't trying to grab you and hold on you and lean on you and put his